Next, we have ethical consideration in data science, data privacy, fairness, bias, transparency, accountability. There are three data privacy, which adhere to ethical guidelines and regulations to ensure privacy and confidentiality of sensitive data used in data science projects. Yeah. So, compliance with regulations ensure that data science activities comply with relevant data protection regulations. Understand the legal obligation regarding the collection, storage, and processing of personal and sensitive information. Implement techniques such as the anonymization and encryption to protect individual privacy. These methods help in preventing the identification of individuals from the data. Establish robust data governance policies that defines how data is handled throughout its life cycle. Clearly communicate these policies to stakeholders and ensure adherence. Next, next, next we have fairness and bias. Address potential biases in data collection and analysis to uphold fairness, equity in decision-making process. Fairness and bias implement methods to detect and mitigate bias in data. Regularly assess models for fairness, especially when dealing with sensitive attributes such as race, gender, and socioeconomic status. Next, with consider ethical consideration, consider the ethical implementation of data science models, algorithms. Strive to build models that are fair and unbiased, avoiding discrimination against any particular group. Diverse representation. Ensure diverse representation in data used for model training. A lack of diversity in the training data can result in biased models that may not generalize well across different demographics. Next, we have transparency and accountability. 2K 2000 promote transparency in data practices and uphold accountability in utilization of data-driven insights and decisions until now. Transparency and accountability have model explainability. Strive for transparency in model decision making. Choose models that are interpretable and provide insights into how prediction are made. This helps build trust among stakeholders. Documentation. Maintain clear documentation of data sources, preparation steps, and model development. Well-documented process enhance transparency and provide a foundation for accountability. Explainable outputs. When communicating insight to stakeholders, present results in clear and understandable manner. Explain the implication of data and potential impact on decision making. All of these have challenging growth opportunities like balancing privacy and utilities. Addressing data privacy may involve a trade-off between preservation, privacy and sufficient utility of data. Finding the right balance of a challenge that requires careful consideration. Bias mitigation techniques. Stay informed about advanced techniques for bias mitigation and detection. Explore methodologies that contribute to building fairer and ethical models. Regulatory changes. Keep abreast of change in data protection regulations and adapt practical accordingly. Regulatory landscape can evolve and data scientists need to be aware of the implications for their work. In summary, we can say that data privacy, fairness and bias, transparency and accountability are integral to ethics and responsible data science practices. As data scientists, it is crucial to navigate this consideration thoughtfully to build trust mitigate risk, and contribute positively to the decision-making process within the organization.